Hey there everybody, it's Dynasty here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Hot Corners Dynasty here. And today we will kick off year number 5 here for the Dynasty. End of year 4 came in last episode when we were lost in a best of 3 series to the Sirloins 2-1. And then we went through the off-season period where we saw the departure of the final original Hot Corners member, Geronimo James, in free agency. And we brought in a whole slew of new rookies to hopefully make this team a winning team. And also raise the cap quite a bit, as we're back above $5 million available instead of down below, I think, 3. So hopefully that helps the team out a little bit. But let's take a look at the roster here to get acquainted with our newly acquired team. Alright, so looking at the lineup, we already said it last time. McClure returns for his 4th year with us. Copeland back for her 2nd. Apolliver's in for his 4th year as well. Rogers back for his 2nd. New rookie debuting in left field, Chopper underhanded, replaces veteran Buck Swiner. Snag Roper returns for his 2nd year with the club, 5th in the league. He will be taking up shortstop once again. RMSU returns for his 4th season in right field. And rookie Ruth Nichols will be starting in center field to replace the departing Geronimo James. Then on the bench, we have rookie outfielder Grayson Becker. He was signed in free agency. Rookie catcher Goldie Bruce replaced the slumping Arsenio McDowell, as well as the replacement veteran Stacy Staples. Dawson Longstroke returns for his 2nd year with the club. Tyree Freeman returns for his 2nd year with the club. And Tyrone Stein comes in for his 1st year, but he is a veteran that has been in the league before. He is going to be a utility infielder for us as well as Freeman, who's a utility player in general. Becker will take up duties as the 4th outfielder. Bruce is obviously the backup catcher, and Longstroke is the backup shortstop and 3rd baseman. And then looking at the pitching rotation, Connor Frazier Jr. returns for his 4th year with the club as the ace. This time it's his 3rd season as ace. Hassan Hester is back for his 2nd year as the number 2 pitcher. Rookie Boar McFarland replaces Rent Hatter. And Carlito Carr is back for his 2nd year as well with us. 2nd full year, I should say. It's technically his, I think it's his 3rd season in the league, but it's his 2nd full one with us. Harrison's back for his 4th year in the bullpen. Manning back for his 4th year as well. Rookie Pendeseal Schaefer comes in, replacing Nico Plow, who was released. And rookie closer Pumice McCarty is coming in to replace Binky Stevens, who left for free agency. So that's the team now. Going to be an interesting year, I can tell. Hopefully these guys can mesh well together and we can start winning games like right straight away instead of, taking our time with everything. But let's sum up to our first opening day game. Platypi beat the Grapplers in the opening game of the series. Blowfish beat the Herbivores 1-0. Overdogs beat the Crocodons 1-0. Wow, back-to-back games 1-0. Sirloins beat the Freebooters 3-2. And there we are. We're up and ready to play the game, boys, as we will be taking on the Sawteeth. This is a conference matchup, not a division matchup, so this is the only time we'll be playing the Sawteeth this year. And we are facing their best pitcher, Ace Elmo Slayer, who was the first pick in the expansion draft to kick off this series. He's moved over from the Heaters to come here. Alright, and Connor Frazier Jr. has the tall task of matching him stride for stride. And we've actually made our team a balanced squad now. That's actually kind of nice. We've actually managed to level everything out now. I like it. Alright, we just got to improve on the speed and the power a little bit and we'll be a-okay. Let's jump into the game today. We're going to be at home here for the first game, so that means we'll be using the DH, which will be Dawson Longstroke coming off the bench here. Alright, I like that. Alright, so McClure will bat leadoff, followed by Copeland, Oliver, Rogers, then underhanded, Roper, Nichols, and Longstroke. Alright, let's hop into it then. This will be an interesting first matchup. Sawteeth evolved into contact specialists. They got a really good contact lineup. Power lineup's nothing to sneeze at either. Same with their speed. Their defense leaves a lot to be desired. Their bullpen is absolutely horrible, and their starting pitching is amazing. It's about as same as their contacts. That's their 2 best traits. So if we can get their starting pitcher out of the game, things could swing in our favor quite dramatically because our bullpen and rotation is actually pretty even. Hopefully this balanced squad will help us win. Looking at their lineup, they're bringing in new member Stockton Brickhouse. Ooh, he's new. Next 5 guys are all the same. Stanky is new, the 2nd baseman. Gutterson's returning for his 2nd year with the club, and Turner's been on the team since the beginning of the time. Okay, let's jump into this. Here's Stockton Brickhouse, the center fielder playing in DH role today, obviously playing behind Slash Trips. He will be he's his first season with the Sawteeth, being a member of the Freebooters for the first couple of seasons. And Frazier will start the game off here with a curveball that is roped up third baseline, foul. Next pitch is going to be a fastball up and in from Frazier. It's popped up, shallow foul territory for Rogers over there. Makes the catch, 1 out. Brings up Slash Trips, the center fielder, batting in the 2-hole. Very good hitter. His power is nothing to sneeze at, so let's be careful with him. Changeup taken at the knees for a called strike as Frazier gets ahead in the count, 0-1. Slider up and away, popped into foul territory. That's going to get into the seats though. It's 0-2 now. Next pitch is a fastball down and in, just misses inside. Ball 1. Good thought there as Trips couldn't offer at it, but it just missed the zone. Fork ball down, called a strike 3 at the knees, and Trips is the first strikeout victim of the season. Brings up Johnny Baggs, the right fielder, has moved over to left field for this game after the loss of Kathy Cul-de-sac in free agency, I'm assuming. Baggs is a low pitch specialist, so we'll need to, take that into consideration when we're throwing to him. First pitch slider up and in is skied to center field. Should be an easy play for Nichols coming in. She'll make the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Frazier to start the year. A good 1-2-3. Nothing too difficult about that as the Hot Corners will get their first hacks here in the season. McClure, Copeland, and Oliver do up against Elmo Slayer. Slayer is arguably one of the best pitchers in the league. He's got a 5-pitch pitcher, same 5 pitches as Connor Frazier Jr., as a matter of fact. And he knows where to place him, he knows how to throw him, and he knows what he can throw. Yeah, one of the most, and he has K-Man to boot, so he's one of the most dominant starters in the game, I'll guarantee that. First pitch from Slayer is a fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Strike 2 at the letters again, that's a changeup this time, 0-2. Fork ball swung through by McClure, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Quick 3-pitch strike out there for Slayer to start the game. That'll bring up Copeland, coming off an amazing rookie year. Led the team in I think she led the league in home runs and RBIs, enough to lock up Rookie of the Year. She takes one on the inside for a strike, 0-1. Fork ball fouled off, 0-2 the count now. Slayer looking to strike her out as well. Chase that high, it's hit up the middle, off the diving Renero's glove into center field. That'll be a base hit for Copeland, and that'll be the first hit of the season for either team. And that comes off the bat of second-year hitter Vanessa Copeland. I'll put her at first, and then I'll bring up Oliver with 1 out. Catcher's in his 4th season now with the Hot Corners. Strike at the letters, 0-1. Good fastball from Slayer. Ooh, got me on that one, 0-2 now. Slider, line to first, right at Turner. Ooh, Copeland got back just in time. All right, almost a double play, but Copeland hangs at first, and that'll bring up the second-year player, Khalil Rogers. Runner-up in Rookie of the Year voting. Had a good year offensively. First pitch to Rogers is a curveball that catches the zone, 0-1. I thought that was inside. That curveball isn't. That's going to be roped to right field. That'll drop for a base hit. Copeland heading to third as Bronco doesn't have the greatest arm, and she will get there safely. It's a single for Rogers with 2 outs to keep the inning going. That'll bring up the rookie Chopper underhanded, the left fielder. Right-handed hitting outfielder looking to come through in the clutch for his team in his first Super Mega League at bat. First pitch is a fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Slayer gets ahead again. Curveball roped to third. It's off the third baseman's glove. That should be an error. Could be a base hit. Underhander will hang on at first as Rogers advances to third, and that'll score the run. I believe that's an error. Let me check. Roper due up now, the veteran shortstop in his 5th year in the league. Let's pause that here. Is that an error? It is an error, so that is not a hit for underhanded. I don't know if he gets credit for the RBI or not. We'll have to swing back around to him hitting again, and we'll find out. But the Hot Corners take advantage of the miscue by the third baseman, and they take an early lead here. Roper up now with runners at the corners and 2 outs. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Strike at the knees again, 0-2. Good 2 fastballs from Slayer. Chased that one as Roper retired on strikes, and that'll end the inning, but the Hot Corners take the lead here, 1-0 on an error by the third baseman, which I believe is Keg Gutterson.
Now batting, the shortstop.
All right, we will head to the second inning. John Renero up, the shortstop. Been with the Sawteeth all 5 years here in the Dynasty. Slider, curveball down, taken for a ball from Frazier, 1-0. Fastball up and in, rope to the right side. Diving's McClure can't get there. That's going to be a base hit for Renero. Throw in is just a courtesy throw. It'll be the first hit of the day for the Sawteeth as Renero's on the lead off the inning. Brings up veteran first baseman Junior Young Jr. in his 5th year with the Sawtooth as well. Remained with the team after his father was released in free agency. Changeup fouled off, 0-1. It was interesting that both of them tested at the same time. Junior returned, Senior did not. Dribbler to third, Copeland makes the play at first. It's 1 out as runner advances on the play. Brings up right fielder Lester Bronco in his 5th year in the league. He's also been with the Sawtooth all 5 seasons. First pitch fastball up and away, taken for a called strike as Bronco's behind. Slider down and in, called for a second strike as Frazier's now ahead in the count 0-2. Forkball in the dirt, grounded to short. Roper backhands in the hole. He's got to go to first with it, and he will make the play to retire Bronco. Renero advances to third, and that'll bring up rookie second baseman Jeremiah Stanky. Stanky in his 1st year in the league, looking to come through and drive in the first run of the year for the Sawtooth. Curveball down, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Good pitch there from Frazier. Changeup down and away, grounded to second. McClure to his left. Fields goes to first, and that'll end the inning. Frazier gives up a leadoff single, but manages to strand the runner at third and keeps the lead at 1-0. Bottom 2, Yu, Nichols, and Longstroke to face Slayer, bottom 3 in the Hot Corners lineup. Armed Yu in his 4th year in the league, playing right field, 3rd year as a starter. His rookie season, he split time between the bench and right field. Forkball on the inside, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up at the letters, called a strike, 0-2. K-Man activates again for Slayer. Soft grounded to second. Stanky backhands, goes to first, 1 out. Brings up rookie center fielder Rube Nichols, taking up at the stead of former Hot Corner Geronimo James. He was the last remaining original member of our lineup. Strike at the knees on the changeup, 0-1. Fastball swung through 0-2 as Slayer's ahead in the count again. Chase one outside, and Nichols is retired. Brings up Dawson Longstroke, the shortstop playing DH today. It's his 2nd year in the league. He was mainly a bench player that came in off the bench from time to time in year 1. Strike at the letters on the fastball, good pitch from Slayer. Changeup fouled off by Longstroke. He's behind 0-2 in the count now. Pulls that into the seats. That's going to hit off the wall out there for a foul ball. Chased that one. I didn't mean to swing. Longstroke goes after it. He's retired, and that'll end the inning. 2 strikeouts for Slayer. Top of the 3rd we go. It remains 1-0. Gutterson, Turner, and Brickhouse do up. Gutterson has not had a chance to bat yet, but he made an error in the 1st inning, which is why he's tense. Played with the Hot Corners for the year 2 playoffs and the year 3, which was a complete disaster. Then signed with the Sawtooth in year 4, and now he's with them in year 5 as well. First pitch curveball hit off the wall out there in right field. That should fix his mojo. It'll be a leadoff double to start the inning. It does not fix his mojo, actually, which is surprising. That'll bring up DP Turner, the veteran, playing first base. He's a utility infielder. He's been with the Sawtooth the entire time as well. Fastball fouled back, 0-1. The Sawtooth have done a good job of keeping their lineup pretty much the same. Changeup down and away, called for a second strike, 0-2. Curveball inside, misses, ball 1. 1-2 the count. Forkball away, fouled off, still 1-2. Changeup up and in. Checks, called a strike at the letters. Turner retired on strikes for the first out. For all that the Sawtooth have done, I'll bring up Brickhouse, he's 0-1. For all that the Sawtooth have done keeping their lineup together, I applaud them for that. I believe 6 or 7 of them are still the same players from year 1. They have only made the playoffs 1 season out of 4, so I think either they need to let some people go or they've got to get better pitching, because if you see their bullpen, it's horrible now. First pitch to Brickhouse is a fastball down and away. Grounded to first. Rogers will make that play easily himself and go to the bag for the second out as the runner advances to third. Brings up trips 0-1. He struck out in his first at bat, hoping to not do that here. He's trying to drive in the first run of the season. Curveball line to short. Roper back for it. He'll make the catch on the soft liner, and that'll end the inning. Another hit given up to lead off the inning by Frazier, but he strands the runner once again at third base. 1-0 remains the score to the bottom half of the 3rd. It's a pitcher's duel here as McClure, Copeland, and Oliver will face Slayer. Slayer's given up 2 hits. He already has 4 strikeouts, though, so he's bouncing back in a big way. McClure takes first pitch fastball on the outside for a strike. McClure was one of his victims to strike out in our first at bat. Another strike at the letters. Good placement there from Slayer, 0-2. Slider, skied to center field. Should be an easy play for trips out there. Slash makes the catch, and that's the first out. That'll bring up Vanessa Copeland, third baseman, singled in her first at bat, then came around to score. 1 for 1 so far on the season. Slider hangs in the middle of the plate. That's going to be deposited into right center, just in front of the sliding Trips' glove. That is a base hit for Copeland. Make her 2 for 2 today. Now to bring up Oliver. He lined out to the first baseman in his first at bat. Almost led to a double play ball, but Copeland had the right mind to get back. First pitch to Oliver is a fastball below the knees, 1-0. First time Slayer has thrown a ball and fallen behind in the count. Ball high, 2-0. Now he's really far behind in the count. Let's see if he throws one over. Got the high outside corner. Good placement on that one, 2-1. High inside corner. Oliver fists it into the gap in left center. That will drop for a base hit. Bags gets the throw into third. It is not in time to get Copeland. Runners will be at the corners on the single by Oliver. 1 out, and that'll bring up Rogers. He singled in his first at bat to keep the inning alive. First pitch to him is a changeup at the knees for a strike. Good pitch there from Slayer. Fork ball hit out to left field pretty well. That'll chase Bags back to the warning track. He'll make the catch. Copeland will tag from third and come in on the sacrifice fly, and that'll make it a 2-0 Hot Corners lead. And that'll bring up underhanded. He does not get credit for the RBI on that error made by Gutterson, but his error allowed the run to score. So underhanded is 0 for 1 and has no RBIs yet. Ball inside on the changeup, 1-0 the count. Slider down, roped out to right field. That's going to chase the outfielder back, but it's an easy catch for Bronco on the warning track for the final out. Hot Corners do get a second run across, though, on the sacrifice fly. To the fourth we go. It's a 2-0 lead. Bags, Renero, and Young Jr. face Frazier Jr. Bags is 0 for 1 today. Flew out in his first at bat. Fastball up, called a strike at the letters, 0-1. Good pitch there from Frazier. Fork ball up and away, swung through by Bags. He's out in front of that one, 0-2. Slider inside, swung through it, strike 3. Bags retired on 3 pitches as Frazier tells him, get out the box. Brings up Renero. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. Had the first hit of the Sawtooth season. First pitch roped to left past the diving Roper, and it will get through for another hit. Make Renero 2 for 2. He'll be on with 1 out here. Brings up Junior Young Jr. He grounded out in his first at bat. It was a soft dribbler to third base. First pitch to Junior Young Jr.'s fastball down and in, called a strike, 0-1. Slider away, misses outside for ball 1 as Frazier evens the count up there with that pitch. Change up and in, misses inside, ball 2, 2-1. Fork ball down and in, rope to first, Rogers fields. He goes to second with a 1, Roper back to Rogers. It's a double play, 3-6-3, and that ends the inning. Another hit given up by Frazier, but he erases it this time on the double play ball. Bottom 4 we go, it remains 2-0. Roper, Hugh, and Nichols here to face Slayer for their second hacks. Roper struck out in his first at bat. Fastball misses. Oh, it caught the corner. Wow, nice pitch. 0-1. Fork ball roped up the middle. That's a base hit for Roper. He'll be 1 for 2 so far today. He gets on with another base hit. I believe that's the 4th of the day, 5th of the day for the Hot Corners. Check that. Yep, that is our 5th hit. Put him at first. Now I'll bring up Arms U. Flew out his first time up. Slider away, misses for ball 1.
That's inside.
Change up inside, misses. 2-0 the count now. Slider in the middle of the plate. He's under it, pops it up behind the plate. Is that going to get out of reach? No. Junior. Oh, it does. It hit off the fence. I heard it. I heard the little doink. I thought Junior Young Jr. made that catch. No, it hit off the backstop. 2-1 the count. Bit of a break there for Arms. Chases 1 below the knees. Grounds to third. Gutterson the second 1 on the first. Double play. Hit is erased. Then I'll bring up Nichols. The rookie struck out in her first at bat. Still looking for her first career hit.
Inside.
Ball way inside for ball 1.
That's outside.
Outside ball 2. 2 fastballs missed from Slayer.
Ball high.
Another one high. 3-0 the count now as he missed the zone all of a sudden. Slider's in there at the knees for a strike. 3-1. Curveball hangs in the middle of the plate. Nichols hits it to left center. That will drop for a base hit as Bags can't get there. And that's Nichols' first career hit in the Super Mega League. We'll take that. Roll that into the dugout for her. Now I'll bring up Dawson Longstroke, who also struck out in his first at bat. Chased the fastball out of the zone. First pitch, runner goes. Fastball up. Throw down. Not in time. It's a base hit. Or it's a stolen base, I'm sorry. That's first career stolen base for Nichols, as Junior Young Jr. could not throw him out.
Nope.
Longstroke's next pitch is inside. 2-0 the count to him. Fastball at the letters taken, 2-1 the count. Change up, pulled foul by Dawson, 2-2 count now. Slider hit out to left field. That's going to chase Bags back, but he's on the warning track. And he'll make the catch to end the inning. Another 2 hits for the Hot Corners, but they can't do anything with them. Top 5 we go. It remains 2-0. Game's rolling along here pretty quickly. We got Lester Bronco due up first here, 6-7-8. He's 0 for 1 today. I believe he struck out his first time up. Change up down in the way, take it for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in, called for a second strike, 0-2 now. Curveball away, misses outside and off of Oliver's glove, ball 1. Forkball up and in, pop to the left side, Roper back forward and shallow left, makes the catch, 1 out. Brings up Stanky, he's 0 for 1 today. The rookie's still looking for his first hit. Fastball down in the way, take it for a strike, 0-1. Curveball up and in, taken just high, it's 1-1. Forkball down and in, misses inside, 2-1 the count. Slider up and away, fouled off, 2-2. Slider down, grounded to third. Copeland charges, she'll go to first. That's 2 quick outs here for Frazier in the inning. Now to bring up Gutterson, 1 for 1. He doubled his first time up. Looking to duplicate that success here. Fastball inside, taken for a strike, 0-1. Slider down and in, taken for a check swing, called second strike, 0-2. Forkball down, misses below the knees, 1-2. Good eye there from Gutterson. Changeup up and away, popped up into foul territory. Copeland going over for it. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for Frazier here. That's his 3rd one today. Or, actually, I think it's his 2nd. It's his 2nd, yeah. Bottom 5 we go. It remains 2-0. Top of our Hot Corners lineup here, due up for the 3rd time against Slayer. First up's McClurry, struck out in his first at-bat, and then flew out to center field his last time up. Looking to get on base here. First pitch at the letters, taken for a strike, 0-1. High away, ball 1. Change-up pulled foul, 1-2 the count now as Slayer activates K-Man again. Curveball roped on the ground to short, right at Renero though. He'll go to first, that'll retire McClure. 1 out now, and that'll bring up Copeland, who's 2 for 2 today, singled twice. Looking to go 3 for 3. Strike at the letters on that fastball from Slayer, 0-1.
Nope, that's high.
High, ball 1, 1-1 the count now. Forkball roped to short, right at Renero though. That's the 2nd out on the liner. Now to bring up Oliver. He lined out in his first at-bat, and last time up singled to get Copeland over the 3rd. First pitch fastball away, high, 1-0. Slider in there, ripped up the middle. Oliver gets his 2nd hit of the day as he'll be 2 for 3. Put him on at first base. And that'll bring up Khalil Rogers, the first baseman, 1 for 1 today. He singled in his first at-bat and then hit a sacrifice fly to score a run in his 2nd, giving him the RBI on the day, 1 for 1. Change up inside, take it for a strike, 0-1. Curveball hit out to left center field. He got a charge into that one. That'll chase trips back to the warning track, but he'll put it away there in the gap for the 3rd out. Hot Corners get another hit, but don't do anything with it. Top 6, it remains 2-0. Turner up for his 2nd at bat, and then Brickhouse and trips. Here's Turner. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Look at that, a changeup at the letters for a strike. Fastball down in the way, take it for a strike, 0-1. Frazier gets ahead. Changeup away, misses outside and high, 1-1. Slider down and in, grounded to 3rd. Copeland charges. She'll throw to first, and that's the 1st out. Next up is Brickhouse. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch to Stockton's a fastball up and in, take it for a called strike, 0-1. Forkball down in the way, misses out low, ball 1, just misses. Fastball down and in, grounded up the middle, charging's McClure. He'll go to first, and that's 2 quick outs. Next up is Trips. He's 0 for 2 today with a fly out and I believe it's a line out and a strikeout. Curveball down and away, take it for a called strike, 0-1. Next pitch is a forkball down and in, called for a 2nd strike as Frazier's quickly ahead 0-2 in the count. Fastball up and in, almost beans Trips in the face as he manages to get out of the way, 1-2. Slider up, pulled foul and way into the seats as Trips got a good piece of that one, but just was out in front of it, 1-2 still. Change up down in the way, called 3rd strike, and Trips has nothing to do but just shake his head and walk away. 1-2-3 inning for Frazier in the 6th. Bottom half we go. Underhanded Roper and you do up here against Slayer. Underhanded's 0 for 2 on the line score. He reached base on an error in his first at-bat, which scored a run. Then he also flew out in his 2nd at-bat. He's 0 for 2. Slayer's first pitch sliders at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball inside, called a strike, 0-2. Slayer looking to put him away. Slider popped into center field. It should be an easy play there for Trips as he's already calling for it out there. Medium depth. He'll make the catch on the fly out for the first out. I'll bring up Roper. He singled his last time up. He's also struck out today. 1 for 2. Fastball at the letters. Misses high. 1-0. Change up in there for a strike. 1-1. Fastball line to first on the hop. Turner fields. He'll go to the bag. 2 outs. Now to bring up Yu. He's 0 for 2 today. Flew out and then grounded out. Curveball rope to left center field. That's going to get down for extra bases as that's going to get all the way to the wall before the fielders can get to it. Bags fields it on the bare hand, throws it in. Yu slides in just ahead of the throw for a 2-out double to keep the inning alive. Extra bases there for Arms, puts him in scoring position for Nichols. She singled her last time up. It was her first career hit in the Super Mega League. She's 1 for 2. Struck out in her first at bat.
Nope, that's high.
Fastball high, ball 1. 1-0 the count from Slayer. A high strike there. 1-1 the count. Change up, pulled foul by Nichols. She was out in front. 1-2 the count now. Slayer looking to put her away. Change up, pulled foul again as Nichols is way out in front. Staying alive though, 1-2. Fastball high, fouled off to the right side. She was late on that one, 1-2. Change up, foul grounded to first. Turner gets there. He'll make the play at first, and that's an easy 3rd out. 1 hit for the hot corners again in the 6th, but nothing comes of it. Top 7, 2-0 to score. Middle of the order due up to face Frazier here. Leading off is Johnny Bags. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout. Looking to make the first contact here against Frazier. Strike at the letters on that changeup, 0-1. Fastball up and away, misses high, 1-1. Slider up and in, line to first. Rogers backcourt makes the catch, 1 out. Brings up Renero. He's 2 for 2 today. He's hit Frazier well, 2 singles. Curveball down and in, taken for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, line to right field, into the gap. Yu over for it though, makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now to bring up Junior Young Jr. 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a ground out. Change it down and away, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Slider down and in, called for a 2nd strike, 0-2 the count now. Fastball up, just inside, misses the corner, 1-2. Forkball down and away, grounded up the middle. That's a base hit for Junior Young Jr. Make him 1 for 3 as he keeps the inning alive with a 2-out base hit. Extends the inning here for 6-hitter Lester Bronco, who's 0 for 2. Flew out and struck out. Fastball down and away, called for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in, grounded back to Frazier. He fields, goes to first, and that'll end the inning. Good inning from Frazier. Gives up a hit, but manages to bounce back and make the out. Bottom 7th we go. It's still 2-0. Long stroke McClure and Copeland do up here against Slayer. Long stroke's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and struck out. Slider inside, fisted to center field. That will get over the diving Renero's glove for a base hit as Long stroke has his first hit of the season. Put the shortstop on it first with nobody out. Now to bring up McClure, 0 for 3 today. He's grounded out, flew out, and struck out today. First pitch is a fastball high and in, 0-1. Roped into left center. Leaping is Renero to knock it down. That will be a fielder's choice, though, as Long stroke froze on the play. McClure reaches base, though, and that's going to put him on. 1 out. Brings up Copeland. Flew out her last time up. She's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Ball below the knees, 1-0. Fastball misses from Slayer. Misses inside with that fastball, 2-0 the count now. Slider pulled to 2nd. Hopper to Stanky, flips to 2nd, 1 on to first. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Top 8 we go. It remains 2-0 as Slayer matches Frazier with another 0. Stanky, Gutterson, and Turner do up for their 3rd attacks against Frazier here in the 8th. Bottom 3 in the order. Stanky's 0 for 2, the rookie looking for his first hit of the season. Change up and in, taken for a strike, 0-1. Good pitch there from Frazier. Forkball down and away, misses below the knees, 1-1. Curveball down and in, rope to center. Easy play for Nichols out there. Makes the catch, 1 out. She hardly had to move. Brings up Gutterson. He's one of the few to make great contact against Frazier. He doubled in his first at bat and then was retired in his 2nd. Fastball up and in, taken for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in, taken for a check swing, 2nd strike, 0-2 the count now. Change it down and away, misses below the knees, 1-2. Forkball up and in, misses high, 2-2 the count now. Slider up and away. Hit pretty well by Gutterson out there to deep right field. Back on it is you. He's at the warning track. Leaps. It's out of his reach. That's a solo home run for Keg Gutterson. Gutterson finally gets his revenge against his old team. Hits a solo shot. First of the day for either club. And that makes it a 2-1 game. Brings up Turner. He's 0 for 2 today. Strikeout and a ground out. Fastball down. Misses low. 1-1. 1-0 the count now. Change it down and in. Taken for a called strike. 1-1. Slider down and away. Called for a second strike. 1-2 the count now. Forkball up and in. Check swing. Taken. Ball 2. 2-2. Fastball up and away. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Curveball down and away. Grounded up the third base line. Just foul. Change it down and in. Pulled foul. Still 2-2. Fastball down and away. Swung through it. Strike 3. Turner down on strikes for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Brickhouse, who's already 0 for 3 today. Still looking for his first hit of the contest. First pitch forkball down and away. Foul hit into right field. Foul territory. Over for it is you. Cannot get there, and that'll be a foul ball. 0-1. Very harmless. Fastball down and away. Taken for a called second strike. 0-2 the count now. And actually that was down and in. Next pitch to Brickhouse is an up and in slider. Popped into shallow center. Out for it's McClure. Caleb makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 8 we go. It's now 2-1 as Frazier finally makes his first mistake on the solo home run to Gutterson. Now lead is cut in half. The Slayer will draw the middle of the Hot Corners lineup. Oliver, Rogers, and underhanded. Here is Apollo Oliver, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. He also lined out to first base. Slayer's first pitch to him. Fastball inside, misses. Ball 1. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Slider rope to left center field. That's going to be extra bases for Oliver as he ripped that right into the gap on a nice hard swing. Trips will run it down at the wall and get it in, but Oliver's already sliding into second with a leadoff double. 10th hit given up by Slayer in today's game as that'll put a runner in scoring position with no outs. Rogers due up 1 for 2, single and an RBI. And they will leave Slayer in lefty v lefty here.
Inside.
First pitch fastball misses inside, high, 1-0.
Inside.
Slider inside misses, 2-0 the count as Slayer's trying to find the zone.
Outside.
Fastball down and away, misses, 3-0 the count now to Rogers. Fastball catches the low outside corner, 3-1 the count now.
Take your base.
Outside with that changeup, ball 4, Rogers will reach base with the walk. 5-pitch walk puts runners at first and second with nobody out, and that'll bring up underhanded the rookie 0 for 3 today. And that will do it for Slayer here as left-hander Doc Simpleman will be coming in. He has remained with the Sawteeth since the beginning of the Dynasty. It's in his 5th year now with us, with the Sawteeth in this Dynasty. He existed before Super Mega Baseball 3. He was in Super Mega Baseball 2. I do not know if he was in Super Mega Baseball 1. Simpleman set. Here's the first pitch. Fastball inside, taken for a strike, 0-1. The inopportune moment as I was calling that. Underhanded put a charge into that one. Let's see if that carries out of the park. Thank God it decided to die after the ball had been hit and not when the ball was being pitched. Let's say that. It's out to deep right field. It is gone. Home run. Chopper underhanded. His first career hit in the Super Mega League is a home run. It's a 3-run shot into the afternoon. It's now a 5-1 Hot Corners lead as the rookie comes through with a big blast. We'll try and get that ball back for you, Chopper, but we make no promises. Next up is Roper. Veterans 1 for 3 today with a single. Fastball high, misses, 1-0. Ball outside, 2-0 the count now. High, ball 3, the slider misses, 3-0. Fastball inside, ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk to Roper as he will trot down to first, and there's still nobody out, by the way. That brings up Yarns Yu. He's 1 for 3 today with a double. Slider way outside, misses from Simpleman, 1-0. Slider catches the zone this time. First pitch that's made into the zone, 1-1. First one in 6 pitches. Fastball down and away, taken 1-2 the count now. Fastball up and away, fouled off by Yu. He stays alive, 1-2. Fastball away, skied to right center field. That will fall into Trips' glove on the slide for the first out. Good play by him. 1 out, runner still at first, and that'll bring up Nichols. The rookie is 1 for 3 today with a single. She's also grounded out, and she's grounded into a double play and flown out. Fastball away, ball 1. Slider popped up into shallow right center field. Should be an easy play out there. And Stanky makes the catch, 2 outs. 2 outs, runner still at first. Now to bring up long stroke. Singled in his last at bat. He's 1 for 3. He's also grounded out and struck out today. Strike on the outside on that fastball, 0-1. Simple Man gets ahead. Swung through that one high. He chased it, 0-2. Fastball fouled off, 0-2 the count now. His long stroke stays alive. Grounder to second, right easy play for Stanky. He'll go to first, and that'll end the inning. But the Hot Corners do get 3 home runs on a big bomb by rookie Chopper. Underhanded his first career hit and home run in the same swing. Top 9, it's 5-1 for Frazier Jr. Facing Trips, Bags, and Renero, the middle of the lineup. Frazier is tired, though, so I'm not going to take the risk here. It's not a save situation, so we don't need to go to McCarty. Let's go with... Who's due up for them, actually? Got a switch hitter, a righty. A lot of righties in this lineup. Okay, so we'll go with the righty. So that means we're going to go to the rookie Penseal Schaefer here, making her Super Mega League debut. Fastball, curveball, slider. She doesn't have really any decent, traits that stand out. She's, pretty average pitcher for a rookie, B- overall. Decent accuracy with junk and velocity. They're hovering around 50, but they're not over 50 just yet. So with a little bit of development, she could be a good reliever. We're bringing her in. It's a low-pressure situation. It's not a save situation, so hopefully she can do what she needs to do. Slider down and away, taken for a strike to Trips, 0-1. Fastball up, taken for a called strike, quickly 0-2. Fastball down in the way, grounded softly to third. It's going to be a tough play for Copeland. Bare hands fires, gets the speedy Trips for the first out. Brings up Bags, 0 for 3 today. Still looking for his first hit of the season. Fastball inside, ripped down the left field line. That's hooking foul into the seats, 0-1. Third ball up and away, misses just outside for ball 1, 1-1. Slider up and in, misses inside, 2-1 the count. Third ball up and in, skied to right, and his Bags gets under it. Arms calls for it out there in right field. He will make the catch for the second out. 2 quick outs for Schaefer here, and that'll bring up Renero, who's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Also lined out his last time up. First pitch to him is a fastball up and in, hit pretty well to right field, chasing you back to the warning track at the wall, leaping, it's out of his reach. It's a solo shot for John Renero. Make him 3 for 4 today, as that's his first home run of the season. Second of the game for the Sawteeth offense. And that draws them with 3. 5-2 the score, and that'll bring up Junior Young Jr. 1 for 3 today with the single. First pitch to the catcher is a curveball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in, roped up the middle, diving's McClure, can't get there, that's a base hit. Back-to-back hits here with 2 outs, extend the inning for the Sawteeth. That'll bring up Lester Bronco, the right fielder, who's 0 for 3 today. First pitch fastball up and away, misses from Schaefer, 0-1, 1-0. Curveball down and in, rough fouled off by Bronco to the left side. He was late on that one, 1-1. Slider down and away, check swing, taken below the knees, 2-1. Fastball up and in, grounded softly to short, Roper charging, he'll go to first with it, and that'll end the game as Schaefer does get through the 9th, despite giving up the home run and 2 hits total. Hot Corners win the opening day, 5-2. First time they've done that in 3. This is the first time in 3 seasons they've done that. They lost the last 2 opening day games. Win 5-2 here against the Sawteeth in a very close matchup. Top 3 in the Sawteeth lineup go hitless, as well as their 6th hitter and their 7th hitter, the rookie Stanky, as well as their 9th hitter, Turner. Hits were centered in only 3 players. And on our side, the only player that went hitless was our leadoff man, Caleb McClure. Everyone else managed to at least scratch out 1 hit. And there were 2 walks drawn. Rogers and Roper have responsibility for them. The home run came from underhanded, as well as home runs from Renero and Gutterson. And then looking at the pitching line, Elmo Slayer, the ace, goes 7 innings plus. Gives up 10 hits, 4 earned runs, and a walk with 4 strikeouts. Simple Man comes in, pitches the 8th inning. Gives up a hit, an earned run, and a walk, as well as a home run. And then Connor Frazier Jr. goes 8 innings, 5 hits given up, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts, only give up the home run. And then Schaefer pitches the 9th, gives up 2 hits, 1 earned run on a home run. Player of the game is, of course, Connor Frazier Jr. for his pitching performance. John Renero is your runner-up with the home run and 3 hits total, and then Gutterson is your third runner-up with the home run and the single. Well, home run and the double, I should say. All in all, not a bad debut for a lot of our rookies. Nichols managed to get her first career hit. Underhanded got his first career hit, which was also a home run. That's awesome. Let's sim up to the next game here and see if there's any player development choices here to pick up. Moose beat the Moonstars 3-1. Jacks beat the Nemesis 4-3 and 12. Heaters beat the Wide Loads 12-3. Buzzards shut out the Beewolves 4-0. Sandcats beat the Wild Pigs 5-1. And the Herbisaurs and the Moose square off in Game 2, and Herbisaurs walk away with the victory 5-1. Interesting. Okay, so we're the only team left unbeaten in our division so far. Sandcats, Sirloins, Blowfish are 1-0. Moonstars and Sawteeth 0-1. And on the other side, Heaters and Platypi are 1-0. Grapplers, Beewolves, and Wide Loads are 0-1. Buzzards, Jacks, and Overdogs 1-0. And the Nemesis Crocodons 0-1. And Game 2 will be a division matchup here as we take on the 0-1 Freebooters and Yolanda Cooper, the former ace for the Hot Corners, to start the Dynasty. She was our original ace pitcher, but we had to let her go when she got caught in a scandal in the end of year 1. We couldn't afford her back, so we went in another direction and brought in Connor Frazier Jr., who is now the current ace. Looking at this lineup, let's look and see who got signed here. What has been done today? Hester lost some power. That's okay. He's a pitcher. I'm not worried about that. Charlie Pittman goes to Platypi, replacing Rusty Bustum. Okay, good pickup there. Rogers loses 1 contact. Okay, not bad. Could be worse. Hatter gains some accuracy. Okay. She's still a free agent. Swiner gets signed by the Beewolves. He's going to replace Wiggles Freeman, so that's a good pickup there for them. Hopefully Buck has some more success there than he did here. Batch Wilson loses some fielding. Well, he's a free agent. And then Hatter is down to 9-1. Wilson is down to what? 6-7? Okay. Not bad. Look at these development options here. Okay. Whew. Ooh, I like this one for Hester, but I'm not going to have enough money for it. Darn it. Shoot. Could get this one for Becker. That'd be a good one to get. Alright, well, we're just going to have to resign ourselves, and we're not going to get this one for Hester, so we're going to have to let this one expire. This is a good one to get for Nichols. Ooh, that means she could play any outfield position without any fielding penalties. That's nice. This one for Dawson, it's not really necessary. It improves 2 of his weaker traits, yes, but he's a backup, so he doesn't really get to play the field that much, and he's never going to be a power hitter, so I think that's just a waste of money, if you're asking me. I say we get this one for Becker because this one's going to expire, and there's always a chance for him to get tough out, which would be nice for him coming off the bench. Goes for the vegan diet, 1 speed, okay, bad roll. Bad roll on the fielding too. +1, 1 arm, and he doesn't get it. Darn. Oh well. Bad rolls on all 3, but Becker gets a little bit better, and he hasn't even played a game yet. Love to see it. Alright, we'll buy that one in 2 games as long as it's around, hopefully. Let's look at game 2 here. We'll see what's the... McClure stays in the lineup. Okay. I don't want Bruce to DH. I don't want our backup catcher to DH. Alright, so long stroke DH last time. He got 1 hit and 4 at bats. Not bad. I want to leave Freeman on the bench because he's a utility player that can come in for anybody in case they get hurt, and he's a decent fielder to boot. Becker, I want to save him as well in case one of our outfielders gets hurt. Then I can just plug him into the lineup. And then I want to give Stein the opportunity here. He's a power hitter, so let's see what he can do in the DH role. So Stein will get the start at DH here. Move him up to 7. Move him up to 6, actually. Yeah. Move him up to 5. Yeah. Yeah, let him hit. Let him hit, bruv. He's faster than Oliver, so that'd be a good idea. Underhanded batting leadoff, eh? Put the rookie in the leadoff slot after hitting a home run. The computer is ballsy, and I like that. It's a ballsy move. Very ballsy move. I'm in. Let's do it. Game 2 coming up here. Yolanda Cooper and the Freebooters taking on Hassan Hester and the Hot Corners. I probably should have put Carr here in the number 2 slot, but Hester did really well during the regular season last year, so I think he earns the 2 hole. I'm going to let Carr pitch the 3rd slot, and then we're going to move McFarland down to the 4. Because McFarland's a rookie, I want him to have the easier pitching matchups, so him against the 4 holes gives him a little bit of confidence. Carr has already proven that he's better than a lot of 3 and 4 pitchers, so he can pitch the 3 spot. Looking at their lineup, they keep Shepard, Patrick, they brought Dingers back. Dingers from the Moose, brought him in. Jackman, okay, Shipwright and Fair are still there, so is Woodman, Colbert, and Koch, okay. So that's the only difference in their lineup. Leading off for the Hot Corners will be underhanded Copeland and Roper here to face Cooper. Underhanded went 1 for 4 in the first game, hit a home run, his first career hit, and also drove in 3 runs in the same boot. Yolanda Cooper's a left-hander. She's the 2 pitcher for the Freebooters this season. She has a 4-seamer cutter, slider, changeup, was the original ace for the Hot Corners in year 1, was released after the year 1 closed after she was caught in a scandal during the free agent period. First pitch from Cooper is a fastball high for ball 1, 1-0. Cutter outside, misses, 2-0 the count. Fastball in there for a strike, 2-1. Fastball swung through, 2-2. Her cutter hit pretty well to left center field. That's going to chase the outfielder back to the warning track at the wall. Leaps out of the reach, a home run. Underhanded starts this game like he ended the last one. A home run leading off the game. Chopper Underhanded has 2 home runs here in the first 2 games of the season. Rookie making work happen. So far, he's the only member of our team to go yard. Next up is Copeland. Went 2 for 4 in the first game with 2 singles. Scored 2 runs. First pitch fastball, misses inside, ball 1. Fastball outside, 2-0 the count now. Outside, ball 3, 3-0 the count now. Changeup in there for a strike, 3-1. Slider in there, rope the 3rd, right at Dingers though, and that's the first out. Good hard hit by Copeland, just right at a fielder. Brings up Roper, he's 1 for 3 today. He went 1 for 3 in the first game, drew a walk and a single. Ball outside, 1-0. Strike in there for it, 1-1. Slider hit back up the middle, base hit for Roper, his 2nd hit of the season. First of today's game, he'll be 1 for 1. That'll bring up Rogers. He went 1 for 2 in the first game. Drew a walk, had a sacrifice fly as well, drove in a run and a single. Ball outside, 1-0. Rogers ahead in the count again. Cutter outside, 2-0. Cooper having a hard time finding the zone here to start. Fastball at the letters, 2-1, good pitch. Changeup pulled foul by Rogers out in front, 2-2 the count now. Cutter away, popped up, shallow left center. Easy play for Jackman, he'll make the catch, 2 outs. Brings up the rookie, well not rookie I guess, new addition, backup shortstop Tyrone Stein, the utility infielder coming into play. Be DHing today for long stroke, lefty v lefty. Strike the letters, 0-1. Ball inside, 1-1 the count as Stein evens the count. Ball low, 2-1 the count now. Sees the head in the count now. Swung through that fastball, 2-2. Stein evens the count here. Cooper looking to put him away. Fastball popped up on the infield. Should be an easy play out there as Jackman and Fair call for it. Fair calls him off. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Whew. 1-0 lead here after the home run by rookie Chopper Underhanded as Hassan Hester in his 2nd year takes the mound against Patrick Shepard and I forget who the 3rd one is. Here is Jerry Patrick in his, I believe, second year in the Super Mega League, hitting .667 so far with a home run and 2 RBIs in his first game. First pitch from Hester's a fastball inside for a strike, 0-1. Slider inside, low and away, misses, low, 1-1. Curveball up, line to center field softly. That will get down off a Nichols glove for a base hit. It's a very perfectly placed soft liner for a base hit there as Patrick gets on to lead off the game, and that'll bring up rookie Albert Shepard. DH is very, very good hitter, but probably a poor fielder, which is why he's DHing. Oh my lord, look at those hitting ratings. Oh my god, no hits so far on the season so far. Change it down in the way, called a strike, 0-1 as Hester gets ahead. Slider down and in, called for a second strike. Throw down from Oliver, not in time as Patrick easily steals second. 0-2 the count. Fastball up and in, misses high, ball one. Good eye there from Shepard. Curveball up and away, taken high, 2-1. Fastball away, swung through it, strike three as Shepard chases one out of the zone. Hester gets his first strikeout of the season, 1 out. Brings up dingers, .250 average on the year so far. No homers, no RBIs for the veteran third baseman. Originally with the Moose, then released for a few seasons. Now with the Freebooters. Rope to Copeland for the second out as Patrick easily gets back to second. 2 outs. Now they'll bring up Jackman. Shortstop has no hits so far in the year. Been with the Freebooters the entire time here in the Dynasty. Fastball down and away, misses. Ball one. Hester falls behind the count here. Slider down and in. Rope to third. Diving is Copeland. It's all Hester glove into the corner as it's just fair. Now to score Patrick easily from second on the RBI single as Jackman drives in the tying run here. 1-1 the score here in the first. And now to bring up third-year catcher, Curly Shipwright. Hitting 10th so far this year. He's hitless so far on the season. First pitch is changeup down in the way. Roped up the middle. Diving's Roper. He can't get there. That's a base hit. Nichols can't cut it off either as Jackman's already on his way to third. Nichols gets the throw in here to the cutoff man. Runner rounds third. He's looking to score, and he will. RBI double for Shipwright as it's quickly 2-1. Brings up Fair, hitless so far on the season. Second baseman looking to come through here. Fastball inside from Hester, misses for ball one. Curveball away, line down the right field line, hooking towards the corner. Dives, he can't catch it, and that's going to be a base hit as Fair's already on his way to second with a double. He's in there safely, another run scores, it's 3-1. Brings up Woodman, batting .500 on the year, no homers, no RBIs. Fastball up and in, misses for ball one. Fastball down, misses, 2-0 the count now. Change it down and in, called a strike at the knees, 2-1. Slider away, misses outside, 3-1 the count now as Woodman's in the driver's seat. Curveball down in the way, called a strike, full count now. Fastball up and in, popped into foul territory on the third base line. Copeland over for it near the seats, leaps, it's out of a reach. Still a full count. Change it down in the way, line to second on the shortstop on the ground. Roper goes to first, and that'll end the inning mercifully. Hester gives up 4 hits, though, and 3 runs come across the score because of it. Freebooters now have a 3-1 lead with the second. Oliver, McClure, and Udo up here against Cooper. Oliver went 3 for 4 in the first game. Batting in the 6th hole now as he takes a strike at the letters, 0-1. Slider ripped out the center field, hit pretty well by Oliver, but that Patrick will have enough room to make the catch out there for the first out. Brings up McClure. He's hitless so far, went 0 for 4 in the first game. Looking to right his season here. Fast changeup inside, misses, ball one. Fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Cutter fisted to center, shallow, easy play for Patrick, 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 1.
Brings up right fielder Arms U. He's 1 for 4 in the first game. Strike on the inside, 0-1. Good pitch there from Cooper. Strike on the outside, 0-2 the count now. She's quickly ahead, looking to end the inning here. Slider down, hit on the ground to second, backhanded by Fair. He'll go to first. 1-2-3 inning for Cooper here in the second. 3-1 remains the score as the Freebooters look to bat for the second time here. Second-year players, Colbert and Koch will get to play, and then it'll be back to the top of the order and Patrick.
Now batting, the right.
Hester looking to bounce back from his horrible first inning. Colbert comes into this game, 1 for 3 on the season. First pitch roped to right field, easy play for you, makes the catch, 1 out. Brings up Koch, rookie's hitless so far on the year, left fielder looking to come through. Curveball down, rope to short on the hot ground. Roper backhands in the hole, goes to first. That'll get the second out on the board. Brings in Patrick, who's 1 for 1 today with a single. He also scored a run. Fastball up and in, take for a strike on the heater, 0-1. Slider down in the way, rope to right field. That'll drop for a base hit as Yu comes up throwing for first. Not in time. Patrick 2 for 2. Extends the inning for Shepard, who struck out in his first at bat. Change it down and in, called a strike. Throw down by Oliver. Not way late as Patrick easily steals again. Second stolen base of the game for him as he's ahead. He's on second now. Curveball down in the way. Rope right to McClure, who's holding the runner. Fields on the hop, goes to first, and that ends the inning. Not a 1-2-3 inning, but Hester matches a 0 for Cooper, 0. Top 3 we go. It's 3-1. Nichols will get her first at bat, and then we're back to underhanded. And Copeland.
Now batting,
Nichols went 1 for 4 in the first game, got her first hit on a single back up the middle. Change up in there for a strike as Cooper moves ahead, 0-1. Behind on that fastball, 0-2. Slider pulled to left field. That's dropping quickly. Koch can't get there. That's a base hit for Nichols, her second hit of the season. Make her 1 for 1 today.
Now batting,
Brings up underhanded. He went yard in his first at bat, leading off the game. Second homer of the season for him. First pitch from Cooper is a fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Runner goes on the second pitch. It's a pitch out. Throw down is into center field as Nichols gets up and goes for third. Throw in from Patrick will be late. It's a 2-base error there by catcher Curly Shipwright, putting runner at third with no outs for underhanded, who's ahead 1-1. Broke back up the middle. That's going to be an RBI singles. It's past the diving fair, and that'll drive in the second run of the game as underhanded is responsible for both runs to come in to score today. He's 2 for 2, and he's at first with nobody out.
Number 25.
Brings up Copeland. Strike in there on the cutter, 0-1. All low, 1-1. Underhanded takes off on the third pitch, but it was never thrown, and he'll be picked off trying to advance into second. Copeland up now. 1-2 the count now. Chase that one high. She's down on strikes as Cooper gets the K. 2 outs now. Nobody on. Now bring up Roper. 1 for 1 today with a single in his first at bat. Slider away. Hit pretty well to right field. That's chasing Colbert back to the warning track. She will make the catch in front of the wall, though, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 3. It remains 3-2. Dingers, Jackman, and Shipwright to face Hester for their second at bats. Dingers is 0 for 1 today. Change up down. Curveball down at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Fastball up and in, called for a second strike, 0-2. Change up down and in, swung through it, strike 3. Dinger's down on strikes like he is so many other times beforehand. He almost always leads the league in strikeouts when he plays. 1 out, now to bring up Jackman, who singled in a run his first time up. Also came around to score. Fastball up and in, roped up the middle, that'll be a base hit. And Jackman's on, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Put him at first with 1 out. Hey guys, sorry about that. Was waiting for something to come up. Something came up downstairs. Had to take care of that real quick. But everything is a-okay. So apologies for the long wait. We're heading back to the bottom of the third here. Chip right up. He doubled his first time up, drove in a run. Runner at first base with one out is Jackman. Curveball down, misses from Hester. 0-1, 1-0. Fastball up and in, taken for a strike. 1-1. Fastball down and in, hit up the middle. Shipwright gets another hit. Make him 2 for 2 today. First and second now with one out, and that'll bring up Fair. He doubled in a run as well his first time up. Curveball down in the way, rope to first, right at Rogers. Makes the catch, 2 outs. Runners retreat, and that'll bring up Woodman, 0 for 1. Flew out to end the first inning. Fastball down in the way, grounded to short. Roper dives, makes the play, goes to first with it. In time to retire the slow-footed Woodman, and that'll end the inning. Top 4 we go, it remains 3-2. As Hester gives up a few more hits, but strands both runners. Top 4, Rogers, Stein, and Oliver do up for their second hacks here against Cooper.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Rogers sitting at 0 for 1 today. Cooper set, delivers the first pitch, misses outside with that fastball, 1-0. Striking the high outside corner this time with the fastball, 1-1. Fastball away, grounded to third, easy play for Dingers, he'll go to first, that's 1 out. I'll bring up Stein, 0 for 1 today. Popped out his first time up. Ball inside on that heater, 1-0. Fouled back on, broke his bat, 1-1. Stein has to get a new piece of lumber. Almost chased the same pitch, 2-1 the count. Chased that one down the third base line. Oh, just foul. It was over Dinger's diving glove. 2-2 count now as Cooper looks to put away Stein here. Slider, he swings under it, and he is retired on strikes for the second out of the inning. Brings up Oliver, 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up to right center field. Fastball high, misses for ball 1. Inside, 2-0. Strike on the outside, 2-1. Ball 3, 3-1, that was low. Chased one high, fouls it down the right field line. Easy play for Woodman, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 for Cooper in the 4th. Bottom 4, it's 3-2. Colbert and Koch up for their second hacks, and then back to Patrick at the top of the lineup. Colbert's 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Throw ball down in the way, called a strike, 0-1. Change it down and in, misses ball 1, just below the knees. Fastball down in the way, called a second strike on the check swing, 1-2. Change up and in, fouled back by Colbert, she's under it, 2-2. Slider down, misses below the knees, 2-2. Fastball up and away, misses outside, full count now. Ball down and in, grounded back to the mound. Hester there, goes to first, 1 out. Bring up Koch, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Fastball down in the way, taken for a strike, 0-1. Looking for his first hit of the season. Slider up and in, taken 0-2 the count now. Chain curveball down and in. Dribbled foul by Koch as he stays alive, 0-2. Change it down in the way, misses low, 1-1. Fastball up and away, misses high, 2-2 the count now. Slider down and in, swung through it, strike 3. Koch down on strikes, 2 outs now. They'll bring up Patrick, who's 2 for 2 today with 2 singles, now on fire here to start the season. Fastball up and away, grounded to second, easy play for McClure. He'll go to first. 1-2-3 inning for Hester in the 4th, his first clean inning of the game. Top 5, 3-2 the score. McClure, Yu, and Nichols to face Cooper. Cooper has 4 hits given up so far and 2 strikeouts, no walks given up. First pitch to Caleb is a fastball on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Ball low, 1-1. Fastball up, hit out to center field, giving a pretty good charge, but Patrick will make the catch there in front of the warning track for the first out. Not enough on that ball, as that'll bring up Yu. He's 0 for 1 today as well, now hitting 1 for 5 on the season. Ball low, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, right at fair though. He'll make the play, 2 outs. That'll bring up Nichols, 1 for 1, singled her first time up. It was their second hit of the season. Drove in a run, strike at the knees, 0-1. No, it didn't. She actually scored a run, strike on the outside, 0-2. Third pitch, fisted to left center field. It's dropping quickly, but Patrick there to run it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Cooper in the 5th. Bottom 5, it's still 3-2. Shepard, Dingers, and Jackman do up. Shepard's 0 for 2 today. He's lined out and struck out today. First pitch fastball down and away from Hester, misses outside, ball 1. Slider inside, misses, 2-0. Changeup up and away. Skied to shallow left center field, right center field, in on its U. He's calling off McClure. Barnes puts it away for the first out. Brings up Dingers. He's 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out and struck out today. First pitch fastball down and away, called a strike, 0-1. Curveball up and in, misses inside, 1-1. Just missed the inside corner with that pitch. Changeup down and in, swung through by Dingers as he's way out in front. 0-1-2 the count now. Slider down and away, hit hard on the ground to second. Over towards McClure, it's off his glove. Goes in the right, that's going to be an error on the second baseman, as that will put runners on first with 1 out. McClure not having a good day today. He is rattled now, and I think we should sub him out. So we're going to go with Tyree Freeman, the second baseman, come in and hit. Play second base. Jackman up now, 2 for 2 today. Curveball down, take it for a strike, 0-1. Hester gets ahead in the count here. Fastball down and in, skied to right center field, over forward is U, to the warning track. Makes a catch in front of it for the second out. Brings in him, puts runner at first with 2 outs. I'll bring up Shipwright, he's 2 for 2 today, double single, scored a run as well. RBI, and he also scored a run. Fastball up and away, popped foul, out of play, 0-1. Second pitch changeup down and in, called a strike, 0-2 the count now. Slider down and away, misses below the knees, 1-2. Good eye there from Shipwright, as he knew it was a slider. Fastball up and in, chased by Shipwright, he's down on strikes to end the inning. Hester gets through the inning cleanly despite giving up another hit. Top 6, 3-2 the score. Underhanded, Copeland and Roper due up for their third cuts here against Cooper.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 22.
First pitch underhanded is a strike at the letters, 0-1. He's homered and singled today, drove in both runs. Ball outside, 2-0, 1-1. Chased that third pitch, hit in on the ground to short. Jackman backhands in the hole, goes to first. That'll retire underhanded for the first out. Next up is Copeland, 0 for 2 today with 2 ground outs. Strike on the outside, 0-1. Good pitch there from Cooper. Ball high, 1-1. Strike and ball high, actually, 2-1 the count now. Strike ball outside, 3-1 the count. Copeland's in the driver's seat. Ball 4. It's a 5-pitch walk to Vanessa. She'll be on at first with 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Snag Roper.
Roper up now, singled once today. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Ball outside, 1-1 the count now. Cooper starting to tire out there. Ball high, 2-1. Chases one high, rips it to center field, hit pretty well. Liner goes right to Patrick though, and that's the second out. Copeland will remain at first. We'll bring up Rogers, he's 0 for 2 today.
Number 5.
Ball outside on that changeup, 1-0. Strike at the knees, good fastball from Cooper, 1-1. Slider inside, misses, 2-1 the count. Ball outside, 3-1. Roped hard on the ground to short, off a diving Jackman into center field. Nobody's there to corral it as runners are advancing to second and third. Patrick throws to second in time to get Rogers. Rogers was aggressive going for extra bases. He was thrown out as Copeland was safe at third. Bottom 6 we go. It's 3-2 despite the hit and the walk. Fair, Woodman, and Colbert do up here against Hester. Fair's 1 for 2, drove in a run on a double. His first at bat, curveball down and away for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, called for a strike, 0-2. Changeup down and in. Rope to left center field. That's going to get down for extra bases as Nichols gives chase. Ricochets off the wall to her. She comes up throwing for second. Fair slides in just ahead of the throw, and that's going to be a leadoff double. Brings up Woodman. He's 0 for 2 today, still looking for his first hit of the contest. Changeup down in the way, called a strike, 0-1. Slider up and in. Fools Woodman as he was looking for a fastball. He was way out in front of that one, 0-2. Fastball up and away. Chased, popped into shallow left field. Back forward is Copeland. Vanessa makes the catch for the first out as runner holds at second. I'll bring up Colbert, 0 for 2 today. Still looking for her first hit of the contest. Fastball down, take it for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, grounded up the middle. Freeman backhands, he'll go to first, and that's the second out as the runner advances to third. That'll bring up Koch. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch for Koch is a curveball down. Misses below the knees, 1-0. Change up and away. Ground line softly to short. Roper over for it in the hole. Backhands, goes to first. That'll retire Koch and end the inning. Hester gets through the 6th clean scoreless as he heads to the 7th. 3-2 the score. And Stein, Oliver, and Freeman do up here against Cooper. Cooper will exit after 6 innings, giving up only 5 hits with 1 walk on 2 earned runs. Good enough for a quality start. Lupinovich, the right-handed specialist, is coming out of the bullpen, making her season debut. Did not pitch in their first game. Stein up 0 for 2 today. Fastball inside misses, ball 1. Strike on the outside on that changeup, 1-1. Changeup pulled into the seats, heading over there in foul territory. Woodman can't get there, out of reach, 1-2. Chase one high and away, pop the short, easy play for Jackman. He'll make the catch, 1 out. Brings up Oliver, he's 0 for 2 today. 2 hard hit balls, but 2 hard hit outs for him. Specialist activates, ball inside, 1-0. Ball outside, 2-0. Oliver in the driver's seat here. Third pitch, skied to left center field. Easy play for Koch over there in the gap. Calls off Patrick, makes the catch, 2 outs. That'll bring up Freeman, getting his first at bat of the game. He used a defensive replacement for McClure 2 innings ago in the 5th after he made an error. First pitch to Freeman is at the knees for a strike on the inside. Good fastball from Lupinovich. Curveball away, roped up the middle. That's a base hit for Freeman, his first hit of the season. Make him 1 for 1, and he'll be on at first with 2 outs as he keeps the inning alive. Brings up right fielder Armju, who's 0 for 2 today. Specialist also activated against him. First pitch to him is a strike at the letters on the cutter, 0-1. Fastball inside, 0-2 the count now as Yu's behind. Curveball line to right center field. That'll get down for a base hit as Patrick has to give chase. Runner advancing to third. Throw in. Not in time. Runners at the corners now on the single by Yu, and that'll bring up Nichols, 1 for 2 today with the single. Rookie looking to come through here in the clutch. Pinovich's first pitch is on the high inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch, sky to right center field. It's a blooper. It could die out there, and it does, right over Fair's glove. Runner goes to third. Tying run scores. RBI single for Nichols. And runners are still at the corners with 2 down for underhanded. The switch-hitting left fielder has a home run and a single to his credit today, and 2 RBIs, looking to come through with more. Break the game open here. Ball outside, 1-0. Lupinovich needs to get out of the inning here. Skied out to left center field on the second pitch. Should be an easy play for Koch. He makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Still, the tying run comes across the score, and a bloop single by Nichols. 3-3 the score. Both rookies coming in clutch. They're responsible for all 3 runs today. Bottom half of the 7th we go. Patrick, Shepard, and Dingers to face Hester here in the 7th inning. Hester sitting at 73 pitches, 8 hits given up, 3 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. First pitch fastball down and in, taken for a strike, 0-1. Got to be careful here. Slider down and away, called for a second strike, 0-2. Curveball up and away, misses high, 1-2. Change up inside, misses, 2-2. Fastball down and away, hit hard up first. Diving's Rogers to knock it down. He makes the catch, flips to Hester. That's the first out. That'll bring up Shepard. He's 0 for 3 today, still looking for his first hit of the season. Fastball down and away, misses outside. Oh, called a strike. I thought it was outside, 0-1. Good pitch there from Hester. Curveball down and in, called a second strike, 0-2. Change up and away, misses high, 1-2. Slider up and in, misses inside, 2-2 the count now. Fastball down and away, check swing by Shepard. He held back, full count now. Curveball down and in, misses just low. Shepard works the walk, he gets on. 1 out, 1 on for Dingers. He's 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Bad Hop Brown will be pinch hitting, the young third baseman who's been with the Freebooters the entire time here in the series. Comes off the bench. Fastball down and away, fouled off by Brown as he fights to stay alive, 0-1. Change up down and in, just low, 1-1. Umpire would not give Hester that call. Slider up and away, hit out to left center field on the hit and run. Back forward is Nichols. She is under it for the second out, makes the catch. Runner has to retreat to first. 2 down now. Hester 1 out away from getting out of the jam as Jackman's up 2 for 3, 2 singles, driven in a run today. Fastball high and in, taken on a check swing for a strike, 0-1. Slider down and away, popped foul out of play by Jackman, quickly behind 0-2. Curveball up and away, popped up in front of the mound. Hester coming off to his left, makes the catch, and that will be the 3rd out. Hester gets through the 7th. gives up a walk but doesn't let the damage get to him. Top 8, 3-3 to score. Copeland, Roper, and Rogers due up here against Lupinovich in her second inning of work. Brown will remain in the game at third base. First pitch to Copeland is a strike at the letters, 0-1. Good pitch there from Lupinovich. Second pitch fouled back, 0-2 the count now. That was a changeup from Lupinovich. Fastball up, swung through it at Copeland. She is down on strikes for the first out.
Now batting, the
Brings up Roper. He's 1 for 3 today. Singled in his first at bat. Strike on the outside. Good changeup from Lupinovich, 0-1. Fastball grounded to second. Easy play for Fair. He'll go to first. 2 out. Oh, it's dropped by Woodman. Oh, my God. An error by Woodman is costly. Roper on at first with 1 out. Now to bring up Rogers. Lefty's 1 for 3 today. Specialist does not affect him here. Cutter on the outside. Take it for a strike. 0-1. Fastball down in the way, fisted to left field. That'll drop for a base hit as Koch is playing Rogers deep, respecting his power. 2 on now with 1 out. And that'll bring up Tyrone Stein. DH is 0 for 3 today and feeling a little tense. Go for a pinch hitter here. We could. We're going to go with Dawson Longstroke here. DH in the first game went 1 for 4. Contact versus righty activates for him. Strike at the letters. Good pitch from Lupinovich, 0-1. Fastball fisted to left field, hit pretty well. That will drop in Koch's glove for the second out as Longstroke fails to come through. Now to bring up Oliver, 0 for 3 today. 3 hard hits, just all right at fielders. Strike at the letters. Good cutter there from Lupinovich, 0-1. Hanging curveball, ripped out to center field, hit pretty well. Back forward is Patrick at the warning track. Makes the catch though, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 8 we go. It remains 3-3 after the hot corners getting a guy on via an error and a hit. They can't do anything with it. Shipwright, Fair, and Woodman due up as Hester's done after 7 innings of work. Thrown 90 pitches already. Very good outing. It's a quality start, but he's going to get the no decision here. Since it's such a close game, let's see who's actually due up here. Shipwright is a switch, then Fair is a righty, Woodman is a lefty, Colbert is righty, switch. So we'll stick with the righty here. We're going to bring in our best reliever, Troy Harrison, who's not a closer. Harrison, of course, in his 4th season here with the team. Been with us since year 2 started. Fastball down in the way, fouled off by Shipwright, 0-1. He was just late on that fastball. Change it down and in, misses low, 1-1. Harrison had a bit of a down year in year 4. He got injured early in the season, didn't make too many appearances after that, and his stat line suffered as a part of it, but he's healthy now and looking to bounce back. 2-seamer away, misses outside, 2-1. Fastball up and in, roped up the middle, diving is Roper, he can't get there, that's going to get into the gap in left center field. A Shipwright will be on with extra bases. Throw in from Nichols to second is in time to nail Shipwright. Oh my God, what a throw by Nichols. Rookie throws him out going for 2. 1 out, nobody on for Fair. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 doubles. And an RBI, change up down, misses just below the knees. 1-0. 2-seamer down in the way, grounded up the middle. Freeman there for it, backhands, goes to first. 2 quick outs. That'll bring up Woodman, who's 0 for 3 today. Made an error in the last inning. Almost cost the Freebooters a run. Strike at the letters, 0-1. Good pitch there from Harrison. 2-seamer down and in, taken for a strike. 0-2 the count now. Change up down in the way, misses low. 1-2 the count. Fastball up and away, just outside. 2-2 the count now. 2-seamer up and in. Called strike 3 at the letters. Woodman can't believe it. He just turns and walks away. 3 up, 3 down inning technically, even though Harrison does give up a hit. It's a throw erased on the outfield assist from Nichols. Top 9 we go. Bottom 3 in the hot corners lineup due up. Freeman, who singled in his only plate appearance, followed by Yu, who's 1 for 3, singled his last time up. And Nichols, who also singled her last time up. She's 2 for 3. Freeman takes first pitch inside from Lupinovich, 1-0. Second pitch changeup is popped up. It hung in the middle of the plate, but he got under it. Shipwright back for it near the batter's on-deck circle. Makes the catch, 1 out. Brings up Yu. He's 1 for 3 today. Singled in his last time up. That first pitch, rope to left field. That'll be an easy line single there for Yu as he'll be on. 2 for 4 today. Puts a runner at first with 1 out. Brings up Nichols, who's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and an RBI. First pitch from Lupinovich is a curveball inside that misses, ball 1. Fastball changeup outside actually. 2-0 the count now. Curveball caught the inside corner this time. 2-1. Check swing on the fastball outside. 3-1. Fastball inside misses. Nichols draws a 5-pitch walk as she'll be on with put 2 on with 1 out, and that'll bring up underhanded, who's 2 for 4. Switch hitter batting from the left side, and that'll bring in the lefty Shea D to try and face him. Best reliever in the Freebooters, second best reliever actually. She's not as good as Lupinovich. D pitched in their first game, gave up no earned runs and no hits, but they did not win that game as they are 0-1. She is, however, walk prone, so if we can get her to a 3-ball count, her accuracy will suffer as a result. Underhanded's 2 for 4 today. He drew a walk his last time up. Then he hit a home run and singled. Strike at the inside. Good curveball there. 0-1. So cutter outside. 1-1. Behind on that fastball. 1-2 the count now to underhanded. Fastball roped to left center field. That's going to be extra bases. It's over the leaping Jackman into the gap. Runners are going to score here. Underhanded already on his way to second as the first runner comes around to score. Throw into second's not in time. Second runner comes in to score as well. It's a 2-run double for Underhanded. He's driven in 4 runs today. Continues to be a mainstay of the offense as the rookie now has 7 RBIs here in only 2 games. Copeland up now is hitless today, looking for her first hit. Ball high, 1-0. Ball outside, 2-0. Copeland in the driver's seat here. Ball high, 3-0. Ball inside. 4-pitch walk to Copeland as she'll be on here with 1 out. First and second now is Roper up, 1 for 4, singled in his first at bat, hitless since. Behind on that fastball, 0-1. Ball high, 1-1. Not looking too good. Curveball hangs in the middle plate. Roper drives that to left field. That's heading towards the wall out there. It's off the top of the wall above Koch's head. Roper will be held to a single as Underhanded will come in to score from second. Copeland advances to third. It's now 6-3 Hot Corners. So they're breaking the game open here in the 9th. Rogers 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Lefty v lefty here. Looking to drive in another run. Pulls the first pitch foul into the seats. 0-1. Good pitch from D. Second pitch fastball is by Rogers. 0-2. Fastball up, roped on the ground to second. Diving is fair to cut it off. Flips to second 1 on the first with the Jackman. Not in time on the fielder's choice. Run will come in to score. It's now 7-3. Long stroke up now, 0 for 1 today. Lefty v lefty here. He popped out his first time up. Fastball line to left. That'll drop for a base hit. Yeah, he lined out to the left fielder. 0 for 1. Pinch hit. Second pitch hit very well deep to right center field, but that's not going to have enough juice on it as Patrick makes the catch at the warning track. And that'll be the final out of the inning. But 4 runs score for the Hot Corners here in the 9th, thanks to a 2-run double by Underhanded, and a single by Rogers, and a single by, well, actually a fielder's choice by Rogers, and a single by Roper. 7-3 your score as we head to the bottom half of the 9th. Colbert, Koch, and Patrick do up here against Harrison. Harrison going to look to get the last 3 outs here as Colbert's up first. The second-year player's 0 for 3 today, now batting 167 on the season. Strike fastball inside, hit up the middle, diving is Roper. He is not going to get there, and that'll be a leadoff single here for the Freebooters as they start in the right direction here in the 9th. Brings up the second-year player Koch. He's 0 for 3 today. No hits on the season so far, 0 for 3 today. 2-seamer up the middle, diving is Roper. He's not going to get there. There's the first hit for Koch. Puts 2 on and nobody out. That'll bring up the third hitter of the inning. That'll be Jerry Patrick, second-year center fielder, 2 for 4. 2 singles, has been hitless his last 2 at-bats of the game. First pitch from Harrison's a changeup down, misses just low, 1-0. No call there from the umpire. Fastball down and away, called a strike this time, 1-1. 2-seamer up and in, misses, 2-1. Good close pitch, good eye there from Patrick. Fastball down and in, called a strike this time, 2-2 the count. As Patrick still, I don't think he swung the bat yet, 2-2. Changeup up and away, misses high, 3-2. Good eye there from Jerry as he stays alive. 2-seamer down and away, grounded softly to second. Freeman charges, flips to second 1 on the first with it. Roper just laid as Patrick beats it out on the fielder's choice. First and third now for the rookie Albert Shepard. He drew a walk his last time up. Still hitless on the season though. He's 0 for 3 in his previous 3 at-bats today, and however many he had in game number 1 for the Freebooters. First pitch fastball down and away from Harrison, rope to right field. That should get a run in. Yu makes the catch, pretty deep. Runner tags from third, throw in from Freeman is going to be late. 7-4 your score. Shepard drives in a run on the sac fly. That'll bring up Bad Hop Brown. Pinch hit his last time up. He grounded out, 0 for 1. First pitch changeup down and in, misses, ball 1. Fastball down and away, called a strike, 1-1. 2-seamer up and in, check swing taken high. Good eye from Brown, 1-2. Or 2-1. Fastball low inside, 3-1. Change up and away. Hit pretty well by Brown down the right field line. That is hooking towards the corner. And just over the leaping U. That is a 2-run shot. Good hit from Bad Hop Brown as the young third baseman comes in the clutch. First of the season for him. That makes it a 7-6 game with 2 outs here in the 9th. Then I'll bring up Jackman, who's 2 for 4 today. That'll do it for Harrison here. We're going to go to our new closer, the rookie Pumice McCarty. Lefty looking to come in here and get the last out of the game. Or righty, I'm sorry. Fastball down and in. Take it for a strike. 0-1. Good pitch there from McCarty to get ahead of Jackman. Very good hitter in his own right. Change up and in. Rope to center field. Charging is Nichols. Rookie makes the catch for the 3rd out, and that will end the game as the hot corners bend but do not break here in the 9th. And they win by a final score of 7-6. Both teams walk away with 12 hits, 1 error by the hot corners. That goes to Caleb McClure. And 2 errors made by the freebooters. One to Curly Shipwright, the other to Sturdy Woodman. Looking at the lineups, Copeland was hitless for us, but she did get on base via 2 walks. Stein was hitless. He was pinch hit for by Longstroke, who also went hitless. Oliver was hitless. McClure was hitless and subbed out in the defensive field for Freeman. Other than on their side, Shepard was 0 for 3, got on base with a walk and then hit a sac fly late in the game. Dingers was 0 for 3. Let's see who else. Woodman was 0 for 4. Yeah, he had a really bad game. Made that error, went hitless. Not good for him at all. Looking at the pitching lineup, Hester went 7 innings, gave up 8 hits and a walk, 3 earned runs, got 4 strikeouts, gets a no decision for his good effort. Quality start for him. Yolanda Cooper also had a quality start, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 home run given up with 2 strikeouts. She left the game with the lead. Bullpen blew it for her late. Harrison goes 1 2/3 innings, gets the win, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 1 of which was a homer. And McCarty gets the last out to get her first career save here in the Super Mega League in her debut. Lupinovich went 2 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. She takes the loss. DU goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up 2 earned runs and 2 hits on a walk. Player of the game, of course, is rookie Chopper Underhanded, who went 3 for 5. Had a home run, a double, single, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Rookie was just hitting out of his mind today. Bad Hop Brown is the second up. He hits the 1 for 2, had a home run late in the game. 2 RBIs came in on that one. And Nichols, the other rookie, went 2 for 3, drove in one of the other runs, 2 runs scored, and she also stole a bag. Not bad. Our rookie outfielders are coming in clutch for us early here in the season. They're doing very, very well. Oh, yay, we're up to the top 435. Okay. All right, hot corners start the year at 2-0. First time we've done that in 3 seasons as well, as we started the last 2 years, I believe at least 0-2. We'll sim up here to our next game, and I think we'll call it for the episode today. It was a very good, productive episode. Win the first 2 games of the season. We're in first place in the division. You'll love to see it. Oh, Sirloin's beat up on the Sandcats 10-1. Jesus. Overdogs win 5-3 over the Grapplers. Nemesis come back to beat Platypi 11-9. Wild Pigs beat up on the Blowfish 8-3. Sawteeth beat the Moonstar 6-2. Crocodiles beat the Buzzards 7-4. Jacks beat the Bee-Wolves 5-3. And Grapplers beat the Heaters 8-3. Platypi beat the Wildouts 10-4. Sirloins beat the Sandcats 7-3 in extras. Freebooters come back to beat the Wild Pigs 6-5. Bee-Wolves beat the Nemesis 3-2. Okay. Not bad. We're still the only team that's undefeated in our division. We're also the only team to have 2 wins in our division as well. Sirloins have the best record at 3-0 in the division. In the league, worst record is 0-2, shared by the Moonstars and Wideloads. And next time out, we draw our division rivals, the Herbisaurs, and we'll be at home for this one. McFarland will not be starting next game. We're going to have Carlito Carr start. We're going to let the rookie pitch in the 4-hole. Let me go ahead and change that real quick. Well, actually, let's do this. All right, so Bruce will be at catcher, but Becker is the DH. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to let McClure take a day off. He still doesn't have a hit on the year. We're going to let Freeman hit. Tyrese showed us something last game, so I want him to get the chance. You know, show us what he's got, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, I like that. Yeah. Bruce about 7, put you in 8. Nichols below her. Yeah, Bruce about 6, then you at 7, Nichols at 8, and Becker at 8, actually. Wow. Yeah, Becker doesn't run as well, so have him hit under you. That's a good idea. Do I want Becker to DH, though? I don't know. Stein was hitless, yes. It's a righty. I want Longstroke to hit, actually. Let him be the DH. Because he gets the contact versus righty boost, and I like that. We'll still have Nichols bat 9, though. Okay, that looks good. All right, and we're not going to let McFarland start. The rookie will be our 4 pitcher. We're going to let Carlito get the start today. For that one. Carlito's a better pitcher. All right, let's look at these developments here, and then we'll call it an episode. All right, let's see here. Moose signed Helena Bigsby, replacing Mick Steely. That's a little bit of an upgrade there at first base. Oliver gets +1 contact. All right, you love to see it. Carr -1 accuracy. Okay, it's not horrible. We can work with that. Underhanded gets better throwing arm. I mean, he's hitting well. McClure improves his fielding. Oh, thank God. You needed to do that. You've already made an error this year. Stein +9 contact. Oh, that's a big upgrade there, and I didn't even have to buy it. Nice. Hatter is still a free agent, and so is Wilson. I don't know where their new homes are going to be yet. And these are 2 new trade development opportunities that I do not like. They are horrible, pretty high chance of getting a bad trade, so I'm not going to try those. Let's look at these. We're not going to be able to afford this one for Roper, so we're going to have to let that one expire. We just don't have the funds. Copeland's -2 fielding, +15 arm possibility. I mean, it is cheap, so it's got that working for it, but I don't know. I really want this one down here, so I'm going to save up for this one for Nichols. This one I really like, so I want to get that one next time. I don't want to buy this one for Longstroke. It's improving things that he doesn't really use. He doesn't hit for power all that often, and he's not really going to play the field that much, so improving his arm right now is kind of like, you know, taking a back seat. Until he gets his hitting numbers up, he's not going to play the field. Because he's playing behind Roper, who's a B+. He's also playing behind Copeland, who is also a B+. So really, he's there in case someone gets hurt. So until he actually becomes a regular starter, improving his arm's not going to do a whole lot. So we're not going to buy anything. We're going to stand. We're going to let them stay. Look at there, see if there's any other free agents I'm actually interested in here. Jenna Palmer. Never heard of her. No. None of these guys are actually any good. The only decently good option is Harrison, but I've got a good young center fielder in Nichols, so getting him would be counterintuitive. Looking at the pitchers, Hatter and Plow still haven't gone anywhere, so I don't know who's going to pick them up. I just have them starred to see who picks them up. Chiefly Hurst, he's a 25 already. He's only a C+. He's probably not going to get much better, so getting him's not great. Yamagins is 19. He might be a good option if we start losing, but for now, nah. And Blue Warren, she'd be a good upgrade for starting pitching, but so far our starters have done really well. I don't see the need to, you know, rock the boat yet. So we'll stay. No free agents needed to be signed either. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. This is the Nasty One, signing off.